Hi, I'm Matt Robb, and I am with Christine & Company Luxury Real Estate here with eXp Realty. And today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about why I decided to leave my previous brokerage at Keller Williams and move to eXp to grow my real estate business. There are a few things I'm going to talk about in today's video. There are more reasons why I decided to make the move, but here are some of the top reasons that made sense for me and what I wanted to do in the growth of my real estate business. The first thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that I started with Keller Williams almost 10 years ago when I got into real estate because I was told it was the best company for new agents. They had the best training and education, and at that time, I feel that was very, very true. There was a lot of education, a lot of classes that I was able to take, agents I was able to meet in my office, and as a new agent coming in, I wanted to just absorb everything I could, so it made sense for me to align myself with a brokerage that had those resources available to me. As years went on, obviously I needed less and less hand-holding like most agents do, so being with an office that was so focused on new agents just didn't make as much sense for me year to year. Although the growth of my business was pretty consistent, I had started thinking about what's next for me, what's next for my business, how can I continue to grow and thrive. And so when I made the move from California to Seattle, I stayed with Keller Williams because I knew the brand and I had opportunities with them. But I soon found myself realizing I was kind of becoming stagnant because the resources I once kind of leaned on and needed were really not as valuable to me, and there wasn't much new education, resources, training for experienced agents. So I started doing some research and looking around to find a brokerage that might align more with my goals. And as I started talking to other agents that I knew, doing some online research, I realized that eXp's models were very similar to Keller Williams, but just very much modernized, updated, had more resources for experienced agents and agents in the luxury market. So I definitely wanted to explore that. After talking to other agents, and clearly Christine was a big part of that, I realized that eXp was just a way better choice for myself and agents like myself who wanted to continue and grow and thrive in their real estate business. So that was the first reason, is just the resources and education. The technology is amazing, it's top notch compared to what I was using before. And so all of those resources that I needed to continue to grow were available at eXp. The second reason I decided to make a move was realizing all the money that I was paying to Keller Williams out of my commissions and out of all of my hard-earned money. I had realized I was paying so many different splits and royalty fees and things of that nature that for me just didn't make sense. Why I was working so hard, I didn't really utilize anything that they were giving me at the time, so it didn't make sense that I was paying them a lot of my hard-earned money, basically just to be there. Office fees, desk fees, all that kind of stuff. eXp made it very, very easy. The splits that they have with their agents are across the board the same. It's not different office to office like it was at Keller Williams. And the great thing about it is the company of eXp will actually give you back your money that you pay them in caps, your $16,000. They'll give back to you after you've sold enough homes. After you've capped, they'll give that back to you in stock options, which is awesome. It's like, here's my money for all the resources I'm using, but you're gonna give that back to me because my business is continuing to grow. So that is just definitely a no-brainer to get all that money back in your pocket. The third reason I decided to move was because I took part in the profit share program that Keller Williams had to offer, where when you bring agents into the company and they start growing their businesses, Keller Williams would profit share back to those agents who helped grow the business, right? So eXp took that model and kind of flipped it on its head and created and introduced what they call the revenue share. Profit share and revenue share, similar but very different. Profit share means that all the expenses of the company get paid and whatever is left over gets divvied up between the agents that help grow the company. eXp flipped that model on its head and said, hey, no, you're helping grow EXP, you're helping other agents grow their business. We're going to pay you as the agents first who have brought other agents in and helping them grow their business. You get paid first, and then whatever's left over, then we use for business expenses. So the amount of money you're making for exactly the same thing is night and day. Right there, passive income for me is huge. I want to obviously do my sales, coach, but having passive income for helping other agents grow their business is, again, no brainer for me. And if I can make double or triple the money I was making previously because the models are just different, then that is something I definitely looked into and made sense for me in my business. Those are 3 of the reasons that I personally decided to move my business from Keller Williams to EXP. If you're interested in exploring other options, whether it's a team like Christine and Company or whether it's just moving brokerages as a solo agent, we are here and ready to talk to you anytime. So feel free, come to us with your questions, come to any one of our events on Eventbrite. We're here in Seattle, so we're always doing something, some networking events. So please find us and utilize us if you are thinking about making a move to grow your business. Thank you so much.